What's good, YouTube? So check this out. This video has been checked for safety for you YouTube police. You understand? For you YouTube police. But I will say this. We talking about my Glock 32, y'all. Chambered in 357. Y'all see that? Chambered in 357. She's naked. All right. But I want to say this. She holds 13 in the magazine and 1 in the chamber. Y'all know that's 14. So this thing right here, y'all, this thing done been through the storm. I bought it back in 2010. 2010. What year is it? 2024. It never jammed on me. Not one time. Not even with bad ammo. I will say this. It has been camping. It has been canoeing. Yeah, that's right. Y'all heard me say canoeing. It has been swimming. It fires flawlessly underwater. Yes, it does. All rounds chamber. Doom, 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 doom. And look, this thing never let me down. When you get something, you want to make sure that it can stand up to what you need it to do. And this thing right here is an excellent. I recommend this to anybody that wants a nice Glock. It got some kick to it. For those that don't know, recoil, kick, recoil, it's all the same. I know it ain't gonna kick you, but this right here is a pocket rocket. This shoots mini missiles, projectiles. What all guns do, they shoot little rockets. This thing right here is awesome to shoot, but I will say this. After about 10 rounds, you can feel it in your hand. Like you can feel it punching the this curve of your hand. So after about 10, 15 of those, boom, 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 you start to feel it. Now, I know a lot of people say they don't get tired of shooting. I love to go shoot at the range. But after about 10 of these, and once again, 2010, I had this. Just that round coming out of there and this gun kicking back, y'all, this is a workout. This really is a workout. A firm grip, firm, strong grip. I have on this every time. But this thing right here, it has been camping. Like I said, canoeing. It went swimming. Yes, it went swimming. It's seen some mud. It's seen some sand. It's seen some dirt. Y'all, this thing was frozen. You know the freezer test? I forget that Russian dude's name. He froze one of the Glocks, but he destroyed it after that. He destroyed it with another 1911, and he was just letting shots off downrange because he got money to do that. Even if I had money to do that, I'm not going to destroy no firearm. I love guns. They are here for us to enjoy, using in a safe manner and to protect yourself. But we all do know what the gun and the bullet was designed for. We're going to leave that one alone. But I love to go to the shooting range with this, some target practice. I really don't care about shooting 50 yards, 100 yards. I told y'all, if I'm practicing, it's going to be close range because self-defense is close range. But so I'm going to model this for y'all. Yes, all of this doesn't have the skateboard texture on it anymore. This is from actually holding this since 2010. You hear me? Since 2010, I've always had this in hand. Always had this in hand. You can't go wrong with this, y'all. Got the performance barrel in it. She is beautiful. And I've had 3 lights on this. 1 laser. 3 lights. 1 laser. Them tactical Streamlight TLR 7. Something like that. I had a couple of those. One thing I didn't have on here, which I did have on my Glock 22, which is chambered in 40 cal. I had the bayonet knife on here. It was made of K-bar. It was K-bar. Y'all know what K-bar is, right? Well, the knife came out to about right there. So if you ran out of ammo and a hog is coming up to you, you know, one of them wild boars, you can stick the wild boar and you ain't got to, and this is actually a handle. So you can hold this and cut up your meat and feed your platoon. But this right here, there's many holsters that this can take. I had the Phobos holster for this, Uncle Mike's, Black Hawk, a few other, those them leather, them cowboy leather holsters like baseball glove leather, the leather molds. I had those. I had the polymer holsters, which I got one of them on me right now. Polecraft. I think it's Polecraft. Yep, Polecraft. A lot of people go get these colored. So they get the Polecrafts colored. Let me show y'all what this look like tucked down into this jacket. So this is what it looked like inside the Polecraft. All right. Am I a big fan of the black colored Glocks, guns in general? It really doesn't matter to me. I love two tones, stainless steel, nickel plated. I love those. But if I'm going to conceal one, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to leave out of the house with no nickel plated gun. I don't want to do that because you don't want somebody to see. That's not concealing it. Concealing is where nobody can see it. And if it's nighttime and your shirt just happened to come up and that light hit that just right, bling bling. So I really don't pretty much take another gun other than a black pistol or a different color, desert tan. I would roll out with a desert tan. That could pretty much blend in with some of your outfits. If you got some cargo pants, you can use that. But this here, now let me explain something to y'all. A lot of people have already asked me, dude, why haven't you got that customized? Well, first of all, to each his own. If anything, I would customize the holster. I've seen people get red, white, and blue. I've seen the Punisher. I've seen a lot of things done with the good old Polecraft holster. Okay? But will I customize any of my firearms? And the answer to that is, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to tell y'all now, no. Let me explain something to y'all. And my guns is carried on me for self-defense, okay, personal defense. It's on my person at all times. If I ever have to use this weapon, I don't want to be sitting in court. Not that it's going to make a big deal if it was green or black, but you do have some of them lawyers and some of them judges that just look at that and then look at you and be like, something wrong with this character. So you can have a Gucci Glock. You could have a blue down Glock, a red dye Glock. You can have SpongeBob SquarePants. You can have a pink kitty cat printed all on it. I seen the kitty cat Glock. It was kind of cool though. The kitty one, the SpongeBob was okay. Then they had the Dora Explorer. I seen that, and it's whatever people want. And I know this is America. You could spend as much money as you want to deck out anything that you own, long as it's legal. So customizing these with colors is legal. And once again, depending on y'all state, you could do other things. I'm not a big fan of altering no triggers. I'm not putting a new trigger on it. I'm not cutting up the slide to put the holes up here, the slots, and I'm not changing the serrations. Some people get it cut and they get this serrations cut up here and they racking a gun up here. That's a no-no. You do not want your hands in front of that barrel. I don't care. Oh, well, I bet to each his own. But I'm not going to do nothing to change this gun. If I do anything to a gun, it's a sight. Sight. I did not enhance the performance of the gun. Okay? What's wrong with enhancing the performance? I'm leaving it factory. Okay? Factory is legal. All right? When you get to putting them fast, straight triggers on there, I mean, I know people want their thing to work and fit to, they want to pay for something and then they want it. You know what I'm saying? They want it. They want what they pay for. I have no issues with the Glock trigger at all. I have no issues with the Glock trigger. If something was to ever happen and I had to use this, and they sitting this down on the table in the courtroom, don't think for 1 second they're not going to bring up, did you alter anything on that firearm? The spring, the trigger, because don't forget the gun got to go to the crime lab too. And him in there, who specializes in a lot of things, they're going to be like, hey, he changed the trigger. This is not the original Glock trigger. Well, that could be used against you, y'all. So think about that. Or if you're going to do those things, don't use them in defense. Don't carry them on your person knowing you might have to use that one day. Pray you don't have to. And that's the one you all Gucci'd up and you got it on you now. You got to use the Gucci gun. You know, but this here is going to stay the way it was when I bought it. I have nothing wrong with this. I bought it because I like the way it looked. It could turn green for all I care. It's a natural green. You understand? I'm not altering. I'm not changing the color of none of my guns. All right? I'm going to leave it just like that. So if you want to go on and put $5,000 in a gun and you pay $5,000 for the gun, go ahead and throw it away. But this right here, I love it. It doesn't have the night sights. It's just your traditional Glock sights on there. You see them? Yeah, y'all see them. Yep, the traditional Glock sights. And this is battle worn. Y'all, listen. This is battle worn. Somebody asked me, well, what, why is that so smooth? What? Answer to your question. It's battle worn. What's battle worn? It's been, I ain't saying it's been in a fight, you know, some shootouts. No, my guns ain't never been in no shootout. But this right here is what I call battle worn. It's the soldier is breaking it in. You know what I'm saying? This thing been at war with the shooting range and the elements outside. The constant heat, hot, cold, body temperature, hot, cold, gripping, squeezing, holding, rubbing, and then boom, all the rough texture comes off. It gets smooth. But I like the fact that this firearm is still rockety rock. This thing right here is a cannon. This is a cannon. Do I recommend this to anybody? Yes. Practice makes perfect. So as long as you can control the recoil, the kickback, 357 on my hip with no kickback. They lied. This got some nice kick to it, but anybody can control this. You can control a kick to any gun with practice. Now, some things out there that pack a boom, boom. That's too much. Just give me something that's going. And y'all want to know why I got this? This is a rifle round, y'all. You got to have one to know. But this is a rifle round. A lot of stopping power. But when this thing hit, it hit. My next thing I think I'm going to do is get Ballistics Bob. Y'all ever see the Ballistics Jail dude? I'm going to get him. And then fire a couple rounds through there. And see what this does to Ballistics Bob. But not just this. I want to see what round fits my needs. So I'm going to try a couple of rounds. I used to, look, somebody posted a video. And they were showing their rounds. I forget the name. They had teeth on them. They look like teeth, sharp teeth, y'all, going all the way around them. I've had those before. And they never jammed in this. I used to have them in this. They never jammed in this. Why did I stop buying them? Because I seen other rounds out there. And I just totally forgot about those. Every time you see something different, you try it out. All right? But no round has ever failed in this firearm. This thing right here, I recommend it. Glock 32, 357. It's just a smooth, made in Austria gun, y'all. So smooth. Yep. Glock 32. Put her by the light. Man, there she goes. There go the big old 32. There go the big old 357. Wait, that's me. Trey 57. Probably wondering if that's where I got that from. We're going to save that for another video. I tell y'all I earned Trey 5.7. But I love this gun, y'all. Let me know in the comments if y'all like it. I know some of y'all going to say it's ugly. It's faded. This is holster wear, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. This is battle worn. I love battle worn guns because they're not to be sitting on the shelf talking about, I own that one, I own that one, I own that one. Each gun, just like your car, they have moving parts. They are meant to move. And after so long of not being used, what happens? They fail. They stop working because they have to move. The parts are moving parts. Remember that. Y'all, I took this out for the first time. I shot it. It jammed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the gun. Break it in. Use it. And then keep in mind, just because y'all get a gun and it jam, and a lot of y'all testing out these guns, giving them guns bad ratings, it's not the gun. Listen, y'all, everything that man creates eventually has some hiccups. Now, y'all got some guns out there that don't have no hiccups, never gave you any. But I said everything that man creates eventually has some hiccups. It was machined, moving parts. They don't have to work all the time. They told you it's going to work to sell it to you. You buy it and you ain't got no problems. He bought the same one, got the same problem. Same measurements and everything on the gun. You having problems. Y'all use the same ammo, this and that, boom, boom, boom. You ain't having problems, but he is. Once again, things happen. Don't panic. If you don't like it, go and get something else. You might have some problem with that one. You might not. But these are moving parts. They have to be used. So I don't have no shelf guns, y'all. You hear that? Everything that I have, they're in use. They're in use. So this is it. Glock 32. Love it. Love it. And she loves me. She takes care of me. This is not to go, y'all. This is on my hip every time I leave the house. This is on me at all times. I ain't say the only one, but this is on me all the time. Do yourself a favor. Tommy Lee Jones said it. Get yourself a Glock. Get yourself a Glock. No, get yourself some protection. Comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and what else? No, am I forgetting anything? No. Down in the description, you can see the merchandise. I'm trying to get my merchandise up there, y'all. It recently just got started, so it's doing so, but it is what it is. Support your boy's channel. Love y'all to the moon and back. Oh, the Teespring is where you can get my merchandise, and then it will be sent to you. Love y'all.